September 17, 1954. Dixie's round all the time now. She's at my house when I'm not there. Hey, she's practically family, but Mama's always needed another woman around the place, so now she's got one. They talk all day, but they don't say much. Like most people, I guess. But she knows more about my family tree than I do. She's into all that, and I'm not. Maybe she should marry Mama, I said to her today. She laughed, but I meant it. Don't know what it would be like if the three of us were there all the time. I know I'd be tied between the two of them. They might get jealous of each other, and if that situation was going on for a long time. You know what they say about two women in a kitchen. But for now, it works just fine. Each of them keep the other one from fretting about me. But when I gone touring, Daddy still sits there like he's lost $1 and found a dime. I don't know what's eating him. Guess he just don't like all the activity of Dixie is there closing in on his space. She doesn't even realize it. But Mama needs her so much. September 22, 1954. I'm on the road still. So many dates I can't keep track of them. The wind's blowing free and the car's full of gas. We stop at a diner and have some iced tea and some fries. And Bill talks about Shreveport and how the crowd get real behind you there. But I can't think of that yet. I'm thinking of where I'm going. With Dixie, or not where I'm going with Dixie. And all those other girls, wherever she knows or she doesn't. And how Mama isn't so happy that we have some money behind us now, because she just doesn't have to worry about that no more. In one way, the worry kept her together. And Daddy is just there now, like a lump of metal, trying to act as if he wants everything that's happening now, but he's not too sure either. Tonight I'll be mobbed again, and DJ will give me hell about my ass blocking his view of the crowd again. I look out for what they want, and I give it to them. People will call my name, like they know me, the kind of people whose fathers brand me as danger to the youth. You know I was the shy guy last year. The one that, out of the list of 10 or even 100, no teacher or boss would have seen anything but a hick, Tupelo trash, wrong side of the city, and now they sing rock and roll, or is it just hillbilly music dressed up? Or do I care? Got me some deals coming through, and maybe a movie. Up there on a screen the size of my house. The one I used to watch at Lowe's. Not so much dreaming about it happening to me, as getting taken away from my problems for 90 minutes a night when other folks' lives came into mine. Or flicking the radio channels and Daddy saying, "What you at there, boy?" I'm telling him, "Nothing big," 'cause that's what he wanted to hear. Till it meant money, and then his ears set up. I don't want to go back to Sheck Rag, or Humes, or the Precision Tour Company, but don't know what's for sure is up the road neither. It's a dogfight to the tip, just like it is everywhere else, so you just have to focus. Not what people say, or what's in the papers. I'm here now, and who will give their right arm to join me? I strum on my guitar. That's the catgut that's going to make me rich. I smell the wood, and it brings it back to me. The first one I ever had. And Uncle Vesta telling me I plucked a mean tune. I remember rapping it out on the front porch. And Jean saying to get back before the cops came, because that was no sound fit for man or beast. His voice seemed to come to me from a place far away, and my head drifted away from him because I was already on the road like I am now. I always knew I'd be here. It had to happen because I wanted it to. To get Mama that big house, and maybe some pills to bring her weight down, so to get her looking like in that photograph in the bedroom where she's young and thin. The girl Daddy sneaked off with and got married. They didn't have $2 to rub together. I wouldn't have had the courage to do that, I couldn't do it rough like they did, or be a sharecropper like Daddy. I have girls' hands, guitar players' hands, and if I can make it with them, well, that's some kind of miracle. But I'm 1 foot up the ladder, and even if it stops tomorrow, I still got a lifetime of memories. The worst times are lorded out courts and the old stiletto road are blotted out like they never happened. It was places like that that forced me to make a change. And if I was born rich, I wouldn't have had to sing for my supper. I would have been a slug, a dopehead stuck in a room watching TV with my servants running around with me. That's what's made me different. Not just my music, but what it's brought. The screeches of women all night, parties, and people waiting for me. If it was like it used to be, I wouldn't have been given the time of day.